Good evening, all of you. So, this is Dr. Nivedita Ganguly, your friend psychologist. So, here we are starting the program with the beautiful Bhagavad Gita shloka, which we always do and which will be having wonderful learning out of it. So, here the Bhagavad Gita shloka goes. Okay. नियतं कुरु कर्म त्वं कर्म ज्यायो ह्यकर्मणः शरीरयात्रापि च ते न प्रसिद्ध्येद कर्मणः. This shlok is from chapter 3 verse number 8. Now what this shlok means, niyatam kuru karmatvam. So Krishna is telling Arjun that always focus on your duty. Whatever is your duty, continuously keep on doing your duty. Don't ignore your duty. So each one of us born on this earth know that what are our duties. If I ask a student, what is your duty today? So the student will be able to say that my duty as a student is to study, isn't it? Then if I ask that student that what is your duty today, so that student will say that my duty today is to maybe help my mother in the kitchen for a while, complete the homework which I have got. I have my examination, I have to focus on the examination. I have to focus on my health, and because of that I need to maybe play outside, I need to go out and play. So these are my tasks for the day to fulfill that duty, isn't it? So we have certain duty, along with that we have certain tasks which every day which we perform so that we abide with the duty. Okay. Now there is another thing which Krishna is saying, that karma is better than akarma. So if you don't work, if you don't do anything, so that is not good. Better is what? To do something, right? Second, he is saying that sharira yatra api, to run this body also, right? It cannot run with akarmana, means without work this body cannot run. Suppose that you are eating something and the digestion system is telling you that, listen ji, now today is Sunday, I will not going to digest your food, it's my holiday. So what will happen? Your food will digest, so you will fall sick. Now your heart is saying one day that, listen, today I'm not in a mood to pump the blood. I'm not in a mood. What will happen? We'll die, isn't it? Instantly, within few minutes or hours, as per the capacity of the person. So even the breathing tells that, no, I'm not going to work. Give me some rest. I don't want to work. So this sharir also works to sustain your life. Therefore, we need to learn from this that, okay, we need to take care, for the body is also giving us the examination example that we need to focus on karma. So whatever is our duty, that duty we need to follow. Now, what are the duties? You need to focus every day, whether teacher, whether student, whether parent, you can focus on five things. The first base is your health, right? Your health. So if you are not doing exercise every day, so that means you are not following your duty properly. So first is need to take care of your health. Then is what? Then is your relationships. What is your relationship? Your parents, your friends, your teachers. So behaving well with everybody, that is the relationship that you can focus on, right? Then comes the third part. Third part is what? Work. Work is what? My work now is to take this class. So your work can be that to listen to this class very, very carefully so that you can remember it throughout your life, isn't it? So, this class is my duty, and this class is my work, and your work is to listen to it and then apply it in your academics, apply it in your career development. Okay, that will be your work. So, this is the third level, that is first level health, second level relationship, third level is work. After the work, the pyramid gets narrower. After the work comes entertainment. Now, entertainment, there are two kinds of entertainment. One is passive entertainment, one is active entertainment. The passive entertainment drains out our energy. Active entertainment makes us fresh, stimulates our brain, and makes us feel good. What is this active entertainment? Active entertainment is like playing sports. You're going and playing badminton, you're playing football, you're playing cricket, you're playing whatever, you're playing chess. That is, these all are active entertainment. Passive entertainment is what? Passive entertainment is sitting in front of the TV and watching television. Passive entertainment is sitting in front of the mobile and scrolling through the Instagram reels. So these are the passive entertainment. Passive entertainment makes your life dull, and you turn into your life is not productive. So to be productive, we need to focus on whether I am having active entertainment in my day or not, right? Okay, so this is what this beautiful shlok is telling. Now coming to the interesting story. Now story goes like this. There was a bird which used to live in a forest. Now, near the forest, there was a small village where a farmer used to live with his wife. Okay. So one day, the farmer's wife was like, she had some feeling that I need this, I need this, I need this, right? You can say a kind of greedy, right? So the farmer's wife said that I need a feather of a beautiful bird. Beautiful feather of a beautiful bird. Now the farmer said that from where shall I get? The farmer's wife said that my friend, neighbor, she had brought from a market, that is the nearby village market. So you can go there and you can take box of insects. And there was at that time the barter system was going on, like you give something and you get something. Fine. So the farmer's wife gave the idea that you go to the market and you will get it. It's very easy. You will easily get it. How you will get it? You go and give this insect to the shop, to the seller, and that seller will give you a feather. So to reach to the market, the farmer had to cross the forest. So while the farmer was crossing the forest, he happened to see the bird, and the bird was chirping, singing beautiful song. The farmer was very fascinated to hear the song and to see the beautiful bird having so beautiful feathers. The farmer sat under the tree and started watching the bird. Wow, singing so melodious song, having such beautiful feathers. So the farmer said to the bird, "Oh bird, you're such a beautiful bird. What's your name?" The bird said, "My name is Lark." "Oh Lark, can you give your one feather for my wife?" The bird said that, "Okay, in humans you have this barter system, so why not the barter system with me too?" So farmer said that, "What do you need?" "I need one insect for my food for the day." The farmer said that, "I'm carrying box of insects. To give one insect from this box is very easy." The bird said, "Fine, no problem. You take one feather." What will happen if I give one feather? The bird thought. One feather, and I'll get my food for the day. So wonderful. Let me pluck one feather and give to the farmer. So the bird plucked the feather, gave to the farmer. Farmer was happy. The bird was happy. Farmer returned home and this bird was enjoying the insect food. Few days passed and greed is such a thing that it never ends. So the farmer's wife said, I need another feather. I need to make a bunch, right? Beautiful bunch. So please bring one more feather for me now. So then farmer thought that okay, fine, I don't need to go to the village market. I too just need to go to that nearby forest and I will be getting one feather. So again the farmer went and fortunately the bird was also waiting for the farmer. And the farmer said, oh bird, give me one more feather and I will give you insect in return. The bird said, wow, very easy way for my living. God Himself has come in front of me and telling that you don't need to work, live a lavish, kingly life, queenly life. You don't need to work. So I'll sit on this tree like a queen and I will enjoy my food that this um farmer would bring. So then again the farmer gave that insect one insect and this bird gave one feather. Likewise, every day the farmer's wife now started demanding for a feather. So every day the farmer used to come. Bird used to pluck one feather, give to the farmer. Farmer used to take out one insect, give to the bird. One day, what happened? When the farmer came, the bird was not having a single feather on its body. No feather. Now, it was not only till here. The bird was crying. Now, farmer said that you are of no use to me. I now need to go to the village market to get the feather. The bird said, please take care of me. I have given you feathers, so many feathers, and because of that, I don't have any feather. So the farmer said, you should have taken care of it, that you are not giving entire feathers from your body. You are in this condition that now you will not be able to fly even. And the bird was really very sad because it was habituated of easy life. The bird lost the skill of flying because choosing easy life. Gradually, due to hunger, the bird passed away but couldn't survive. Same as like us. The bird could have survived, isn't it? If the bird would have told after 2 or 3 times that no, I will not give the feather, else I will lose the skill of flying. I need to fly because I am made to fly. Similarly, the students, you all are made to fly and reach to the level of success. So, if you are choosing easy way out, what is the easy way out? First easy way out is cheating. So, in the examination, rather than focusing on the answer, learning the answers, making notes, making points, you focus on that ऐसे पास कर जाऊं बस cheating कर लेता हूं. So then what happens? That you are following the shortcut and God observes you, watches you that you have followed the shortcut and therefore success goes away from you. Although you might pass in that exam of your school, but you failed in that exam of life. You may see another student's notebook or note copy, and you can do that answer, complete that answer which you didn't know. You can copy from some of your friends' answer book. You did cheating, you passed, you got some 2 or 3 marks extra, and you are very happy that you have scored this much of marks. But actually, God watched you, and you will gradually fail in the exam of life. So success goes away from you if you are following shortcut like that word. Next is another shortcut. important questions, learning only important questions and not trying to understand the concept that is there in the chapter. So once you learn the concepts and that then at the end you focus more on that important questions, that's okay. But you know the entire chapter. If somebody asks you a question, you can make that person understand that concept because you know that chapter. And those important questions you have focused more on. Yes, Rashi, absolutely right. The bird should have taken care of its feather. God has given us these feathers in form of what? In form of intelligence. In form of what? In form of ability to do hard work, isn't it? In form of what? In form of ability to put in that effort. So when we don't value the feathers that we have, then what happens? Gradually we lose the feathers from our life and we become empty. We feel the vacuum within ourselves. We don't achieve success, right? So whenever you are studying, study with a smile as if you're meeting your best friend. Whenever you open that history book, they should not be like, oh, history. They should be, wow, history. So when you read like this, your memory also starts supporting you because you are welcoming that subject, right? And you will feel that joy of studying when you are studying that book. Okay. Now, after the story, let me ask you that what has no hands but knocks at your door, and if it does, whenever it knocks, you should open it. What is that? If you can give me the answer of this riddle. Okay, Iti ma'am is saying chance, Kavni is saying bell, Shruti Jha is saying okay, Shruti Jha ma'am, Shifali ma'am, okay, chance, okay. All of you are almost right. Opportunity or chance, yes. So opportunity might knock at the door. At that time, if you don't open the door, then opportunity flies away. I'll give you the time is the best opportunity. How, students? Let me tell you. Suppose that you are having your exam after 10 days or maybe after 6 months. So now your exam is going on. You can follow this recipe, this tip and technique for your next year also. And now also. Suppose you are having your exam after 3 months or 6 months or maybe 1 week. Now today you are feeling that okay fine, now there is a lot of time. Let me watch some television, let me enjoy, and then I will study when the exam approaches near. Now when you have this kind of thought, that means opportunity of time was there with you. You had opportunity of time, but what you did, you did not grab that time, you did not utilize that time, you let it go. When the time went away and the exam approached, maybe that you fell sick, maybe that some guest came to your house, maybe that there is some function at your in your relative's house suddenly organized kisi ki shadi, and it's lost, all lost. Who lost that opportunity of time? So there are various opportunities that comes on your way. What is that opportunity? Suppose that you are not knowing one sum of maths, one problem of maths. You have an opportunity to go to the school, sit beside one student who knows that concept, ask that question to that student and tell that, can you give me some time, just 5 minutes to give me this answer of this, to explain this problem to me? Can you explain? Or you are not understanding any chemistry, science subject. You are asking your friend, you went to the school, you had human resource, various human resources in form of your friends and in form of your teachers, but you missed that opportunity. Because of that, your parents have to spend a lot of money in tuition. Those who are brilliant students, those who know how to use the opportunity that is available to us on daily basis, they will never go for tuition. Tuition is wastage of money and your self study time, right? So you have your resources in the school you can utilize. You have your neighborhood friends you can utilize. You can study on your own and make notes, and you will see that you will be better than going to any tuition. Because when you teach yourself, you are the best teacher. Stand in the front of the mirror and teach yourself. Take a slate, small slate, and explain to yourself and see that how well you can learn any concept. Right? Now, psychology, amazing fact. Psychology says that it takes five positive things to outweigh a single negative thing. So it's 5 is to 1 ratio. That means that when you have one negative thought, I can't. So at that time, you need to think how many positive thoughts? How many positive thoughts you need to think? To cut to that negative, 5 positive thoughts. Yes, absolutely. 5 positive thoughts. So whenever you have negative thought, the first success is to identify that this is negative thought. Even at that time, you will feel that negative thought is a fact, right? For example, you are crossing, you went to the market, you are crossing, you wished me, I did not see you, or maybe I did not recognize you. You said, "Good evening, ma'am," and I went. You said, "Acha, ma'am doesn't like me." One negative thought. Huh? So I'll tell you, for this, you need to think about 5 positive thoughts. But your mind will say that no, it is a fact that ma'am doesn't like me and therefore she did not wish me. This is not a negative thought, this is a fact. So, this is another negative thought. Second negative thought, right? So, you need to think about 5 positive thoughts that no, I am so humble, I'm so polite, everybody loves me. And ma'am was engaged in some other thought and therefore did not recognize me. Otherwise, I'm sure that ma'am would have loved to interact with me. When during the examination this thought is coming to your mind, bhul jao to, if I forget then, immediately tell yourself that the moment you will open your question paper, you will remember everything, because this is very normal to remember everything what you have read. And then tell yourself you will not only remember what you have read, you will also remember the place where you have read or learned this answer. Doesn't it happen, students? When you remember something, when you learn something in the living room, when you write the answer, even that living room scene comes in your memory. You remember. You are smart students. You are wonderful students. Yes, someone has written, yes, you can do it. You can, you have the power. And only thing is that you need to believe and put in the effort. That is the only thing that you need to do. And see the change that you will have in your life, that making best use of every day, putting the right effort, and believing that yes, you can put in that right effort. Okay, so whenever you are having any negative thought in your mind, any negative thought is attacking your mind, immediately stop it, identify and stop it, and say that shut up. Don't say shut up to anybody, but say shut up to only one thing, that is your negative thought. Don't open your mouth, tell your negative thought, and then allow your positive thought to quieten the negative thought softly, gently, right? Okay, so there was a research. It was conducted in collaboration with university in Japan and Canada, and how it was, the experiment was very interesting. So it was like there were few dots in the screen, and when the dots would go to the left, the participants had some kind of handle which they had to move towards the which they had to move towards the left. And if the dot were moving towards the right, they had to move towards the right. After some time, what the experimenters did, the experimenters did something where the heaviness of the handle towards the right side increased. So when they were turning the handle towards the right side, it was very difficult for them to turn. So the experimenter asked, the dot is going towards left or right? So since the handle moving towards the right was difficult, they most of the time they answered left, 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 although the dots were moving many a times towards the right. And why they were answering right? Because they were not wanting to put in that effort to move the handle with slight greater force. This is what happens, that we all want to live in comfort zone. Even they were not lying, but they were having this perception, no, no, probably this is going towards left only, the dot is going towards left only, and they were giving answers to fit their comfort zone, and they were seeing things to fit their comfort zone. It's not that they were lying, they were actually seeing that as if it's going to the right, as if it was going to the left, because moving the handle to the left was easier. So this is what happens, that we are tuned in, wired, hardwired in our brain, that live in comfort zone, live in comfort zone, live in comfort zone. Don't put in effort, don't put in effort, don't put in effort. Our comfort zone shouts at us. And what you need to do, you need to gently tell the comfort zone, don't worry, I'll take care of you. Just put in 1 hour more effort. Just just learn this one question. Just learn one more question. Just learn one more answer, one more answer, one more answer. So like this, your brain will not realize that it is expanding its comfort zone. Right. So your brain will say that Sunday, today is Sunday, no study. Then you say, no problem. Study only one answer, no? Study only the fill in the blanks, no? And then your brain will want to study more. Right? So, like this, you can take care of your life, take charge of your life, and be successful in your life. Now, today's task of the day. Today's task is decide any long term goal, whatever is your long term goal, maybe what you want to achieve in next 5 years. Write it down. And for that, design your daily goal, that today what I am going to do, what my day should be. Design your day so that after 5 years you can reach to that long term goal. So this is your target of your day. Okay, fine. So here we are ending, I'm ending my session and some interaction with you now. Who is going to share that what have you learned from today's class? Who's going to share fast? Raise your hand. And those who are in YouTube, you can also share that what have you learned from today's class? Which is the best thing that you have learned today? Okay. Uh, this is Nirupam Mukherjee. I have sent you unmute request.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, I have learned that we should not take any shortcut in life, because every shortcut in life always became long cut in further.
Yes, in future it becomes a long cut. Very good, very good. Long way, and it becomes very difficult to overcome those difficulty if we take the shortcut. Very nice. So Nirupam, how it applies, how will you relate it to your life? What do you do that you are not going to do from today? That you are going to be.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
ma'am, in book there are which chapters are coming in exam. We say like that first we will do this easy chapters. We will do first, and then we will do this hard chapters. And if sometimes we cannot also do the hard chapters, we say that no problem. Hard chapters are there. We have done all the short chapters. They will
Before
be take
that.
much time.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So many a times we leave the hard chapter. So what you are going to do now, you are going to focus and balance and
On
study entire syllabus, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice. Very nice, Rirupam. Very happy to hear from you. So now is Kavya. Yes, Bache?
Ma'am, actually, we've learned that from today's session that we should not take any shortcut and always say no to negative thoughts.
Anything what which you do, which you will be not be doing from today onwards?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I'm a violin learner. So actually, I leave to practice for 2 hours. I only practice for half an hour from now. So I'll try to do it. I'll excel it
Very nice.
about 1 hour.
Very good, Kavya. And the best thing is that identifying the things from your life which you are not doing and which you are supposed to do. So, when you identify it from your life, that is the beginning of your success journey. So, like you have identified, that is the beginning of your success journey. Beautiful. Anybody else who wants to share? Swati. Swati. Swati, I have sent you unmute request.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me. Yes, bacha.
I think Hindi was very boring, but I started writing three sentences of Hindi every day. Now Hindi is not boring for me.
Very nice. This is so beautiful and so nice that Hindi was very boring for you. And once you started with small, isn't it? Writing or reading sentences, framing three sentences, and then gradually it became easy. Yes, Swati, you were saying something.
Ma'am, her name is Kiara Chauhan.
Acha, Kiara. Sorry, Kiara. Okay, Kiara. Hmm.
Who edit the name?
Okay, I'm sorry. Your name is also very beautiful, Kiara.
Yes. True, true.
Ki-
Thank you.
Kiara, very wonderful sharing which you did. That is that when we are anxious of something, let us not start with entire big syllabus. We can start with something small, isn't it? And when we start with something small, we develop the confidence and we can do it very well very soon. Great. So here we
Thank you.
are. Thank you. So here we are ending our session and meet you again next Monday with some other story. Until then, goodbye to you. And also, my request to all of you is all the children to tell your parents not to miss my class that will be there on कब है बोलो chat box में लिख के बताओ. Tell me in the chat box. Thank you so much. Yes, Tuesday. So that is there on Tuesday, every Tuesday. तो tell your parents कि बिल्कुल भी निवेदिता मैम की क्लास मिस नहीं करनी है Tuesday को. And every Tuesday, the parents need to attend this session at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much. Good night, all of you. Goodbye, all of you. Happy examination to all of you. Enjoy giving your examination. Bye.